Hi, Mindy Lawhorn here. Some of the benefits to being a coach that outweigh my weight loss, that outweigh some of the financial benefits, are some things that we experience when we first become coaches. I know we all want to get a certain rank or start making a certain amount of money or lose a certain amount of weight, but there are so many things that I feel are even more valuable than those that have happened just because I became a coach. So some of the things that have happened are I probably am the most disciplined I've ever been my entire life. Kitty, kitty. I'm probably in the best shape that I have been in my whole life during this time of being a coach. I've reached out to more people and gotten to connect with more people ever, even more than my fitness classes, even more than my personal training, even more than being a presenter for 12 of those years. This by far is how I've reached the most people. Personally, I have more self-confidence and esteem because that discipline has allowed me to not get so bogged down because I know I've done it in the past. I know I can do it again. It has allowed me to learn from my mistakes in coaching, whether that's nutrition-wise, fitness-wise, business-wise. Also, with being a coach, I've really been able to not only get my nutrition kind of under wraps, but it's helped me have better nutrition knowledge for my children. And while I kind of knew a little bit about that, now there are so many things that I just think I have just a deeper sense of how to eat healthy and how to eat clean and the things that get you good and the things that my family will eat that truly are better for them than in the past. I would just try to make maybe shortcuts in order for them to eat certain things. They truly now, I feel like I have a better knowledge of nutrition and know how to make our food taste good for our entire family and not just me when I'm on a diet, which by the way, can't stand diets. It's part of our lifestyle. Speaking of lifestyle, one of the great things about being a coach is through all of the reading and personal development, and as like boring as personal development sounds, it took me out of just reading like my Bible and reading pretty much nothing else into, I still have my quiet time, but now I'm trying to find out how I can reach more people in a smarter way, how I can stay self-disciplined and have long-term thinking rather than short-term thinking. Like that type of maturity, I think can only come from being in the trenches and making mistakes and just realizing I never want to make those mistakes again. And coaching has helped me grow in that way. Coaching also has helped me really pay attention to not only what I say, but how I speak on social media. It has helped me become a better speaker. But in addition to that, I just feel more confident. I'm surrounded by hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people all across Canada and the United States. And then some of my customers, in New Zealand and in Baytown, all these kind of really cool, crazy places that keep me accountable, and they hold me to a higher just accountability overall as compared to before when kind of no one would know if I messed up. And I'll get back on later. Well, I feel so accountable to my team and our friends, my customers, and to those other coaches that I look up to that I don't let myself down as often. So these are just a few of the things that are great parts of being a coach that have nothing to do with money and nothing to do with weight loss. It's really, I feel like I'm closer to my purpose, who God has intended me to be, because I'm starting to actually, oh my gosh, make headway and move forward. And you know what? I really don't care what anyone else says. And you know what? I'm not going to compare myself to that person because we're nothing alike. It's allowed me to really focus and be in sort of a beach body bubble, which is my little term, Michelle Meyer's term, and many of the top coaches' term for just where we live and how we do this business. And the best thing about becoming a coach, and this is where I'm going to end, is I can be 100% me in this business. I don't have to be careful about my words as far as the things that matter to me, like my faith and my family, what I believe is right. That I can say that without a shadow of a doubt that no one's going to fire me because they can fire me. It's not that type of business. And that alone has helped me, I feel, grow as a person and become more of who I feel like I'm supposed to be. And it's one of those things, you take it or you leave it. And anyone that leaves it, they're not supposed to be on my team, and that's fine. They're gonna go with some other great person's team. But those that are kind of in connection with me, I wanna welcome them in. And It's just been such an amazing, amazing growth process for myself as well as many other coaches. And this is just a few examples of the great things that have happened while being a coach. Thanks.